Okay, cast the forbidden spell. Don't do it after all. Thank God. Okay. Oh my gosh, we're back. We're back, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to all know I feel something a dog moment comes on, and be sure that it's nothing to be afraid of. He must be hungry. Reach for some old homework to give him a snack. Dogs can rather unpredictable, especially Sparkles. Wait for him to what happens. Stop. When you he'll gaze, runs to the window in the classroom. He brings back. Whoa! I told you never to come back here, Trace. I will destroy your trash. Sparkles being voracious. The squirrel looks over, but he doesn't say anything back. You wonder, is that even a talking squirrel? Who named him Tracy? Better not show your chubby cheeks around here ever again. After Sparkles is satisfied that his pursuit has been felt by not only Trace, but any other squirrel in a distance, he returns to his professional tone. Amen. I apologize for the outburst. This actually brings up an important point. Thank you, chicken. Oh, I just called myself chicken here. Different parallel universe for reminding me to dial out his bit of wisdom, you see? But before we can go any further, Murray's love drama spell over into the other class. Ooh, okay, Bot and Maria. I told you to save it for after class. I think I wanted to throw from a plane, snap to a stranger. Maria and Clank appear to be arguing, but you still haven't learned to speak Clank's language of noise. Words. But no, you have to show off to your cool friends, Jeff and John's JJ forever. Which of us from Triangle and Meter we're... Oh, that's adorable. Triangles are the strongest shape, don't you know? Bzz, bzz. Yeah, well, that doesn't mean it makes a great date. But he's a square. That's why he likes squares, man. Then take Jeff and John with you. You all hands pedal down the mountain or off a cliff. All for all I care. Poor Bot. Oh. Ignore that. Clank's being stuttered. Steam pours out of the gap into this panel, and then a long ding stops him in his tracks. She killed him! No amount of seasoning is going to make my want to eat that, Clank. Whoa. Clank. Deep fried snicker himself. He has a wheel, not a feel. In terms deep friend footwear, I guess it looks okay. Clank slowly rolls over the room by alone with his shoes. Anyone tries to portray look like they didn't see that entire thing go down. Nothing like a loud public breakup to cast a pal over the final day of school. Well, Matthew, Clank and Maria is not going to ever be a thing. But we must distract from that. Lie ahead, the final competition showdown challenge exam. I'm still working on the title, but I think I get the time test approach. See all the arena. But before you can think about your upcoming competition, there's a very beautiful soul nearby in the near beep beep talk. Hey Maria, are you okay? Okay, I'm so mad I could smash a tiny mug, spilling several drops of hot cocoa all over the floor. How could he embarrass me in class like that in front of everybody? Here, Tiny Coco is a delicious treasure, so you know that the breakup is no joke, even if the source of frustration is such a silly boy. I know that you know this, but I'm going to say it out loud. You don't need anyone. Me and you are going to move through the final test and hit the carpool lane. Successful, said. Maria brightens up and a wide brush through her short bags. But she hesitates to embrace the feeling all the way. You're not going to sadly up on Colonel Sandals? I love Colonel Sandals. Colonel Sandals is my dude. Anyways, ride off into the sunset without me? Of course not. Well, maybe sort of, but I'm sure on a pony there was your name on it, and a wrench big enough for both of us and whoever else we want to bring along. If it's not Pop or Clank or anyone else you meet today, tomorrow, this whole year, so whatever, you're a special person who settles the first someone to show a little interest anyhow. Maria gives you a big hug and wipes the tears off from her cheek. I should really review my menu for today. I'm going to make a very special soup, and I bet the professor dog is gonna love it. Well, you weep up, Maria. You completely missed lunch, but oh well, like I'm missing food. Because you had a better idea how to spend the time before your exam, you decided to head to the arena early to prepare a dish. This is the local of your final test. Only load. You can't save, to my knowledge. And a chance to beat the pants off of Van Van's supposed man and his evil counterpart, Ashley. As planned, you've been through quite a test, a recipe. You've been working on Chicken's famous chicken pot pie. After participating for months, making this dish comes second nature to you, and you've been able to quickly get a fresh pot pie in the oven. But as soon as you do, your crown season is interrupted by a Colonel Sanders. Chicken, what are you doing here? There's a special time before the final exam. Oh, just taking it all in. I'm big in virtuous success. I will look at my situation, picturing. The pot pie has begun to break, and the smell is slowly filling the space around you. Visualizing, huh? That's too bad. I was hoping you were cooking something delicious. I usually happily share your food with anyone who is hungry, but the last time you let Colonel Sanders get in your head, it cost you a cook-off. And my hand. You decide that it's time to put your cooking above your romantic desires, but that decision gets hard to stick to win. The oven's time goes off behind you. Ignore it while, like there's no sound. Fish up the dish. Okay, you got me. I'm doing a little bit more than visualizing. I know. My noise can smell like pot pie from 400 yards. Anyways. An odd Pacific. You expect nothing else from such an oddly Pacific man. You know it was a pot pie just from the smell. It's just a pot pie, but a chicken pot pie where all the butter crisp. And the noise is telling me something else. Oh no, it's burning. Haha, no, I can smell it. It was made with a helping of TLC, whatever TLC is. But it probably starts burning any second if you don't pull it out. The moment of truth. Anyways, wow. It's the best pot pie I've ever tasted. I've always loved country cooking, and I could eat this all day. I gave it to Colonel Sanders a tear. There's no time left. The final showdown is about to begin. Sparkle lays down the ground rules. There are no rules. This is except cooking with everything you got. You stepped up for the cooking off in a lifetime. You decide the mac and cheese plus the pot pie you've been practicing are just the dish that you push you over the edge to victory. Meanwhile, both Van and Ashley are preparing wild air dishes for their usual over-the-top selves. Maria has gotten a jaw and glaze and sandwich Twizzlers. She's definitely prepared to go big, going small. Colonel Sanders seems to be harsh to his 11 herbs and spices, but he's trying to find a way to improve something perfect. His original recipe, trademark, fried chicken. The instant in the room starts at the full 10 out of 10 with a phrase of action. Everyone's calling out really cool special cooking moves at the prepare their food. Wow, this is a great sir. Colonel Sanders batter his chicken as it levitates through the air. Egg Worcestershire! Oh man, instant ingredients into an itty bitty pot of both. Best friend, bastard blessed! Van flexes his print as the chops opens a sea unicorn. Let's rock and rod. Ashley soups up her prize off the tray with a light speed. Solo personality spoiled. Even Clank gets it on it. Oh, Clank's still alive, baby. 5 deal pressure point, cooking chicken cook technique. Wait, when did Clank learn to speak English? Oh boy, he speaks English. It was a foretold. We might as have an uprising will take us all. The robots self-destruct van rolls up out the back door of the area. As you frankly prepare your dish, you notice Ashley has her special book out. Is she going to use some dark magic to turn the tides? You got a book of your own. You despite to see her win after battle. You should take this opportunity to fight magic with magic, even if it's almost certainly evil magic. Do it the hard way. Who needs magic when you got passion? I'm going to do it hard way. Hopefully this doesn't ruin my life. Colonel Sanders sees that you've chosen to win on your own terms, and he gives you a subtle wink from across the room. I believe you in your chicken. Maria notices it too. I've always believed in you, chicken, since we were little kids, because I'm your best friend. Ever! Forever. You turn to notice Maria as your texture soy sauce. Anyways, Maria, what about your dish? If you're cheering on, who's cooking? Tiny food. Short cooking time. I'm actually already done, so I've thought I'd help you. Oh, that's sweet, but Maria tossed a handful of spices directly into your bowling needles. It's the secret ingredient. No! I should have told her the secret ingredient. No. It is Spork Monster Steve. What happened to Spork? You're not the battle to me. Oh man. Oh, wish Spork. Man, I think Spork has the day off. But if you have, I hate to battle, so you're doing pretty alright. 2 hours on most of this. Oh, hey, you're in the middle of a cooking competition. I love this stuff. It's better than TV, you crazy kids. And culinary skills are really impressing me. Maybe I hang out. I'm sorry, Steve, but I'm kind of in the middle of something. Do you mind? Steve the Spork, notice that you got the cottage stash breathe through your cooking stash. I see what you're up to. Cross sub magical item additional summons me, huh? Oh yeah, I guess it's sort of. If you hear, would you mind testing some mineral in a pot of salt? I'd love to. I've always wanted to top. You know, when I just a little spork pod back in the old country. You know, can feel sport win. Really? Gosh. Actually, you know what? Maybe you should watch from the stands. I really need to focus on the competition. I understand. It's kind of like that time in monster school that I had fallen asleep during scary tactics class, and when I woke up, you toast a serious scare at Steve, and he takes the hint. Never mind. I'll tell you later. Good luck. Okay, you summon extra power from deep down within you. Give up and drop. I can do this. I have what it takes. Came here to win. Your hair turned. What? Your hair turns mac and cheese orange as energy flows through your body. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing for entire life for. Yes. Oh. Yes, chicken, you are the chosen one. You will revenge me. You've been summoning immediately fades back out. You interpret my inspired along. Sorry. My heart is pure. My hands are steady. My taste buds have been preparing these entire lives for this moment. I will show you the world, my cockery. You begin to levitate off the ground, and energy courses through your body. You know that with this power you can do anything except turn back, which would be super useful because, well, you pouring up your chicken pot pie overcooked in the oven. Oh no, don't worry, dear chicken, you may have to suffer some setbacks, but it's all not lost. Impress your forward Colonel Sanders decides that you have to earn his support. I've been watching you today, and I must say, I'm truly impressed. You've been thinking on your feet and rolling with the perch since you started up to your statue and starts right beside you. I'm here to help! You managed to make it. It's mac and cheese, and time is almost so you're going to need it. But Colony Sanders, what about the test? What had happened to you? What about the rules? Following the rules. Never really been my thing. I follow my heart. What a guy. Colonel Sanders' unforetold white turtle reveals the most delicious chicken tenders you have ever laid your eyes on. And besides, sometimes unexpected combinations can surprise effects that superiors the individual's effectors. Are you suggesting? If we combine our forces, we can form the perfect food union. Oh shoot, I didn't know we were communist here. Yeah, there's though. What time expired? It's the most moment everybody's been waiting for. You must now prepare to present your dish. A handful of students stand tall, but the class seems incomplete. It seems we're missing some students. Pop, clank! From offset screen, you can hear a pure, innocent giggle that only can come from one student. Hee hee hee, I'm flying. Sounds like it's come from the broom closet. Over there. Maria, would you mind? Inside of the closet, you see Pop. Hanging on the broom's hook by... Oh, why? That's so rude. Pop, get down from there. Let me guess. Did Danny have something to do with this? Yes. When someone asks for wedgie, who am I to refuse? I thought a wedgie was a salad. It looks like a Pop is eliminated from the challenge, seeing how he didn't cook anything. Poor Pop. I can't feel my legs. Maybe I'm exhausted. Sure. You kid in your pranks. I must say, it's not the worst prank in UCL history, but it's not exactly yearbook material. Wait, second prank? Pranks? Clank? Where did that pressure cooker roll off to? You wait to hear a sight, where a beep or but there's nothing. Somehow he got unplugged. I guess we'll have to figure that out later. There's only 4 remaining students, evil villains, and me and the Colonel. Please collect your final projects. Yes, it's been a long semester. There's only 3 whole days, and it only takes 2 hours or less than 2 hours. Maria, please step forward. No. Now, just for your dish. I've made tiny dish tendered upon noodles in syrupy soup. My word is so delicious that a tiny Marco I spy flute in its biscuit bowl. I'm not English. Yes, chef. Please call me Sparkles. Chef is my father's name. Yes, Sparkles, and some green tea made from baby tea leaves that I picked up myself. Oh, Sparkles did before opening his mouth and letting the tip of his pink doggy tongue dipped in the bowl. Sublime! Would anyone else like a taste? Oh, come on, I'm not those dogs who does some flaws. I even have a real cute electric toothbrush for doggies. Fine, I enjoy it all by myself. And in a flash, the entire meal has been devoured. Not that it took much. It was less than a thumb worth of soup. Rip. A flash. Rarely do I test a dish with as much love poured into as your own. Mary is overjoyed. She gives you a hug. Thank you, chicken, for helping me to believe in myself. Van, you're up. Now, describe your dish. I made death food, clearly. Your smoothie. Did you one type the spikes from a second colored type of Ukrainian? Yes, Sparkles. A bit much, don't you think? That's actually why I did. A bit much is kind of my brand. Doesn't it look cool? Sparkles leans in to sniff the you. Oh gosh, woof woof. Please be gentle with my concern. Finally, Sparkles go along in tongue first, but he can't get past all the needles. He racely back as his tongue is poked and poured. Ouch, my tongue. That hurt. Well, now, subjectively, my food is automatically better. The professor appears to be having an allergic reaction to this thing. Oh no, I can't eat. It's poking my tongue. Disqualified as an event who would serve food in a bowl that made Neil could make it difficult to eat. Dejected, Van does not go gentle into the night. Disqualified for what? Anyways, don't. This isn't the last you've heard of me. Before focusing to endure his slow tongue for another moment, Sparkles laughs upon a bowl of milk. I know, yeah, I'm a dog. I drink milk. Get over it. Sometimes it helps calm my allergic tongue. Next student. Actually! It's time to step up. Now describe your dish. I made orange blossom Turkish delight in a light rose watery served. It does look beautiful. Topped with French connected by sugar glass centers. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Indeed, it's quite delightful. However, I'd ask you to please refrain from eating it or attempting to taste it in any way. It's very fragile and might be able to... What now? Don't eat the food at a cooking school? Got toast your eyes or something, chicken? I told you, it's display for parts black. Ignore. Actually, I must say it's beautiful. However, this chicken cooking competition as a cooking school, yeah, which is why I cooked it and did an extremely good job cooking it. 2. I didn't realize that we're having an eating exam. If I wanted to be judged on eating, I would go to the College of Eating School for the Hungry. Ouch. I suppose you could smell it if you absolutely... But don't breathe too hard, you might disrupt the sugar spiral. If the food cannot be eaten, it cannot be judged. You are disqualified, you big boob girl. Rage overtakes Ashley, and she finally cannot keep her two-faced out. You wouldn't know how if I'd cooked it to you. Goodness gracious. And with that, Ashley storms off to rededicate herself to bring the best, but this time without being scandaled by trying to be the fake nice and liked by everyone. This isn't the last you heard of me either. If this class gets any much smaller, I'll be teaching myself. You and Colonel Sanders, the final cooks, step up together. 2 chefs. What begins a bowl of delicious mac and cheese has become something else. Oh my god, it looks delicious. Oh no, I didn't have a good feeling about it. And, oh, I thought I have something in the kitchen. You give this thing? I completely bowl away. I'm 49 dog years of life. I've never tasted anything so delicious and perfectly balanced. It's so delicious, in fact, that everyone passes the class. You pass, 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 you pass. Anyways, everyone gathers around and prepares to eat mac and cheese. They all seem to transcend the realities into another dimension. You win. Together, and you and Colonel Sanders have made a new menu item. The new menu item is so impressive, even the Van and Ashley are drawn back in by its magnificent fragrance. When they gaze upon your mac and cheese bowl, they admit that you are indeed an excellent chef. Sparkle declares that you have passed. Everyone has passed. There are supposed to be more battles, but come on, how could they be better than this one? And now the school year is complete and everyone has graduated. The students return for one last assessment to get their groove on. Yeah. Has been completely ready in order to serve as the site of the school graduate dance. Okay. What's up with that music in the back? DJ Dog is in the house. Oh yeah. Oh. You know that Sparkles was a master chef, but also a weird Rion Terrible, I guess, beat boop boop. Who says you can't teach an old dog new tricks? What is going on? Okay, Van actually tell everyone that committed themselves to right the wrongs they did while they were the villains. For a moment, you actually believe them. Not another haunting. Oh. No ghosts allowed at graduation. It's clearly written in the school bylaws. It was never actually a ghost. It was all a trick. I get you finally noticed me. Oh, sure. Now everyone is together. It's the Spork Monster. He's totally mauled out. Everyone, the Spork Monster is no more. From now here on, I prefer that everyone refer to me by my new name, Party Monster. Students tries to finish what he said, but everyone is too wrapped up talking to Spork. Sorry, Party Monster. Dejected student walks off. Oh, look at her. Hey, Maria. Maybe things don't work out for Maria romantically, but she finds love in her cooking, and you know she's gonna do great. A red carpet rolls out across the floor of the ballroom. It's like a Hollywood movie premiere. Who can command such an entrance? It's Pop. He arrives late to the dance, but apparently for good reason. Walk the carpet, you see parts on his diary chef hat. A crown? Welcome back, Pop. I know you weren't able to complete the final except your diploma. So, had it materialized to your father, we figured it was the least we could do for the school dean. Oh, now I get it. Now we get a new wing on the school, not to mention the honors of education, the son of culinarius of such and such. The music at the dance is interrupted by the sound of sparkles and electric hissing. It's Clank, who has arrived late to dance. Now that I have graduated, I can reveal my truth. Wow, still doing the thing? I am Clank. I am not this Earth. I am actually from a faraway planet in another dimension. What? What? Actually, I feel like I knew this whole time. You keep wanting to jump off high places. Now that I have learned the ways your kind, I must return. Maria, will you come with me? I don't know what to say. Besides, no, obviously. I just beg to learn how I really am. This isn't the time for me to devote my life to figuring out who you are, Clay. You're blown away by Maria's maturity. It's pretty clear she has managed to surpass you in that regard. I understand. Kind of humans are weird. I hate all humanity. I'm going to get my Terminator friends and eliminate you all. Clank, clank, out. Finally, Colonel Sandler has arrived. My baby. Howdy, classmates. Just look at the first day you met him. He has come prepared to feed the entire class. However, it's not enough to just give him a bucket of chicken. This time it's a full meal. I did it. I get it to the most famous chicken man in the history of chicken. And man, by not reminding people to go out and buy my chicken. The end? No, it's not the end. As everyone fasts on their delicious chicken dinner, Colonel Santa finds you sitting at the edge of the dance floor because I'm not dancing. Chicken, what are you doing sitting all alone? Oh, you know, just waiting for the right person to ask me to dance. I wonder, might you tell me what the qualities that you would expect to find in such a lucky person? Off the top of my head, oh, I don't know, a spicy musk, a tidy goat, and a degree for the U.S. University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, just to name a few. It truly is my lucky day. Would you dance with me? Yes, I would love to! As you gladly cross the dance floor hand in hand with Colonel Sanders, the future strikes out in front of you. And once 100th franchise is up and running, I would ready to take a day off, and I'll be so glad to spend it together with you, chicken. Oh, how sweet. We'll work together and play together. Colonel Sanders stops dead in his tracks. Work together? Well, I think it's something that I'll just do by myself. But who will help you run your restaurant? I don't believe I need help. Besides, based on your time at school here, do you really think running a restaurant is the best path forward? Could it be you found a love connection but failed to earn Colonel Sanders' respect as a chef? Can you live with only half of him? Will you be able to endure sharing him with his other love, the life of in spare? I suppose I could enroll at a pastry school. Oh, my dear chicken, I'm sorry that you'll sure that you'll find your place eventually. And along the way, you'll have me by your side. The end. Well, I won Colonel Sanders' love, but I did not win his food monocular thing. Oh, I had to redo probably half of that or 1/4 of that, and that was annoying. Like the text was like, no! Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next whatever. If you guys want me to replay some other stories, let me know. Love you guys. Bye-bye. Maybe or maybe not buy chicken. Yoink! This was a pain to get everything right, and mainly rendering. For some reason my computer does not want to do this at 60 frames. Thank you guys for watching. It was an enjoyable experience. Oh man. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.